Hi Virgo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates. But as well, I do want to thank you in advance for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now also do keep in mind as we proceed with the reading, this is meant to pertain to the next 48-hour period for you individually, starting around when you were guided or drawn to this reading, not just following when I post it, okay? So it's somewhat timeless in that sense, if I could even say it. Now, we're going to keep it simple and pull from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Let's do some shuffling. Staying focused is what I'm already hearing. Staying focused for Virgo. Ooh, it's a little feisty. Tower moment at the center of your reading. We are expecting something to end, okay? That's what I'm feeling. You're expecting a situation to come to an end inevitably, or maybe you're just expecting the worst. This is taking a true highlight in the next 48 hours, as I feel like you will take your crown off in the next 48 hours, and you're pushed to put it back on, as I feel like there's just part of you that needs to get back to expecting the best, all right? But just to expect a tower moment doesn't mean you're expecting the worst. You're expecting inevitable positive change, switching up for some of you Virgos. It's going to differ from case to case. What else do we have for Virgo? We have the Death card and the Three of Wands. And so it's the next 2 days that reminds you that, yes, things are changing, but ships are coming in for you, okay? Some of you, this is going to involve travel in the future. Others of you, this is more so you just expecting certain big changes, adjustments within something that isn't meant, a situation that's not meant to end altogether, all right? Adapt it to what you have going on or plan to expect to have going on. But I feel like you are blossoming through it all, okay? A situation is blossoming, I feel the need to say, or multiple, as I'm drawn to that flower. You're gonna feel a bit depleted in the next 48 hours, and that's going to be a bit frustrating. But I do feel like you can't force it or push not to. The Queen of Wands coming out as you are feeling a bit feisty at times, a bit overworked, just passionate all the meanwhile. And I'm drawn to this flower again. You're blossoming, you're shining in glowing in certain ways due to self-care or just your transformation individually. But it just feels like you have a lot going on internally, mentally, emotionally, even physically, that you're not expressing to everybody or anybody at all, okay? More than meets the eye is what I'm hearing. But we have the King of Wands on the left side of the reading. And I do really feel as if you are pushed to balance things out, all right? Some of you thinking about your perfect counterpart, whether you've met them or not, okay? Aligning, getting things in play, into motion, prepping for what lies ahead and for what doesn't lie ahead. As I feel like in the midst of all of which you could be dealing with some conflict, okay? And some of that conflict does stem from one's mind, but you need to relax in the next 48 hours. It's key to not force it when you feel like you can't move at the speed of lightning or accomplish everything that you have set out within both days, right? If you were to look at it from a larger perspective, key wording. But I also do feel like there's a situation, whether it's home or at work or even with certain friends, family members, where things are a bit chaotic. People need to relax, okay? Make sure you are not adding to any chaos that's taking place. But it's interesting how things are sort of separating in this reading left and right, okay? You could feel that things are feeling very, okay, boxed off or just separated at this time, being pushed to compare at times or feeling the inclination to do so. They're now drawing me to her outfit here on the Three of Cups. And I'm getting the mermaid vibe, all right, a mermaid vibe that could come into play in one way, shape, or form. Content on social media will surprise you, okay, in your own individual way. But with the Three of Cups, you're pushed to recognize where celebration should exist at this time, to expect that you will be celebrating more so moving forward, even if it's hard to expect that at this time. Your connection to the moon will be heightened, all right? I do sense that you need to or push to wrap oneself up with sunlight in one way, shape, or form. A reminder in the next 48 hours that completion leads to happiness, all right? Now, I do feel like this is pertaining to a financial investment, like a living situation, okay, or a car, but I do feel like for some it's a move of residence, all right? A move of residence. Okay, expect the best and we will help is what I just heard. What do we have here? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. And I feel like you're putting in the hard work, maybe even researching when it comes to what you desire or even know lies on the horizon for you, okay? Your artistic nature will come to the surface in one way, shape, or form in the next 48 hours as well. Let's pull right from the middle. We have the Five of Pentacles, okay? And so I just feel as if there's a place, a situation, once again, where you don't fit in. And that's why this Tower moment's meant to come to be, okay? And so I feel like it's either going to, once again, change that situation for you so you can better fit in, feel more, things are more lucrative or just comfortable for you. But for the majority of you Virgos drawn to this reading, it is a situation that is meant to leave your life for good, okay? Or you're meant to leave that situation for good because it feels like you're the one doing the moving, the movement in one way, shape, or form, okay? Don't be surprised if your temperature switches up quite randomly in the next 48 hours. That's spirit helping you recognize that you need to move out of a situation temporarily or in general, or you're just pushed to recognize that you need more sunlight or something of the sort, okay? Or again, that something can't last forever. But the Ten of Cups coming into play. And so you need to remember that this ending and a new beginning, excuse me as I stutter, may make you a little bit nervous at times, but it's meant to lead you towards a happily ever after or closer to that, okay? Fulfillment, my friend, joy. And I feel like some of you, this ties into your family or desire for one all the meanwhile. But I do sense that, again, it's like a leap of faith sort of situation where it's not feeling guaranteed in one's mind, but it feels necessary all the meanwhile. Again, sunlight, okay? The sun will shine for you when it's meant to. But I do sense that you're reminded all the meanwhile in the next 48 hours, your Virgo world is changing for the better, okay? But it could feel like things are kind of up and down a bit, zigzaggy is what I'm getting. Even your mood at times. But the possibilities are endless for you at this time. I feel like you're not desiring these vulnerable moments that the universe is giving you a chance to experience or pushing you into in the next 2 days and surrounding it. But they have so much to teach you, okay? Keywording for more than one reason. Let us unravel your future in the way it's meant to is now what I'm getting. But I do feel like as well, you are pushed to focus on connections or one specific one in the next 48 hours and how it's benefiting you or they're benefiting you and vice versa, all right? You may find that there is a chaotic connection in one way, shape, or form taking a highlight. I'm now seeing this lighthouse and I'm hearing downward spiral, okay? Downward spiral. I feel like it's the next 48 hours that as well as reminding you that you can expect certain connections not to be in your future, and that's okay, okay? Not everybody and everything is meant to be with you permanently. So again, expecting change in more than one way. And now we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's reminding you what situation you need to sail away from. You may even, again, be pushed to step away from a situation temporarily to regain your strength or just to keep your cool or to experience some inner peace that you so desperately need. But it's the next 48 hours that reminds you how strong you are from everything you're going through and to remind you of that strength for the preparation for this upcoming adjustment change. But I do feel like, once again, it's all about you giving birth to what's meant for you. Even if that, again, feels temporary, but a step in the right direction, okay? Towards your happily ever after, your happiness, your fulfillment. As again, the artistic side of you, the creator, the developer, the voice within you all being put to use and coming to be in the next 48 hours in an individual way for you. Let's finish this up with some charms. For Virgo. A big key. We'll put this right in the center as I do feel like this change for you is going to entail a key for you. For some, it's more figurative, but either way, I feel like you are getting ready to spread your wings and fly towards what you deserve, okay? And a need to keep a level of grace present or bring it on back to flow through certain obligations, difficulties, again, that chaotic energy at times, all right? Another key, all right? A key to your world changing is what I'm hearing, all right? You're the key to the peace in a situation, as we do have mermaid, okay? A mermaid here, connecting to that message before. I'm now hearing the word magical. We're not going to take that. Wow, 2 more keys. A lot is happening for you, being clarified, taking place. As I do feel like, once again, with this claw here, I think connection could feel a little bit feisty in one way, shape, or form. All right, it's meant to happen. As we have 2 wheels here. All right, taking the wheel of your own ship and steering it towards what you deserve. As I feel like this big change that we've been speaking upon is going to lead to even more transformation, even other changes in general. But I feel like you're reminded that you are transforming on a soul level through it all, okay? And expect more of that moving forward, as I do feel like you are protecting your heart in certain ways by stepping away, and even protecting your future by initiating and flowing with this big change in the future, okay? It's going to be a very interesting, developing kind of 48 hours for you, all right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing next 48 hours, and I will see you next time. Bye, Virgo.